Okay, we're going to do a access to webmail. Now what I do is I go to my domain, in this case it's toddcandev.com, and I do /webmail. When I hit that, that's what brings me to this screen. I can then enter my credentials, so I can put my email address that I'm trying to access, and I can take my password, enter that. When I hit login, successful, and it takes me to this page where I've got some things to choose from. Now, typically I recommend using Roundcube and just having open my mailbox when I log in. But before I do that, most likely I've been given some password that's difficult to remember, and I want to set a password of my own. So I can go over here to this section here, and from the drop down I can select passwords and security. I can put my new password in there. I'm going to enter a new password. Now it also tells me the strength of the password. In other words, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not a good idea. First of all, they don't match. That tells me that. And second of all, it says the password is not strong enough. We don't allow people to compromise services by putting really weak passwords in there. So we want to make sure you pick something that's at least significant. I hit save, and I've set my password. So that's all handled and done. I can go now to Roundcube, which is what I recommended. And we have here an interface for email. Got an inbox, drafts, and sent messages are here. If I want to compose a message, I can click on compose. I can put who I'm addressing it to, the subject, the body, and hit send. Of course, here it didn't send because there was nothing there. I go back to mail, my inbox. I've got a welcome email here. This has some settings. If I want to configure other fetching things, like maybe my phone has an email program on it, or maybe I want to use one of the nice open source mail fetchers like Thunderbird by Mozilla. All the server stuff I need is right here to do that, so I can go ahead and make all those settings. In the meanwhile, I can continue to use webmail, and if I log into this again down the road, each time it will ask me for my login information, but now that I've selected that box from that initial screen, it goes straight to Roundcube, so I don't have to go through those settings again. I can go through there if I want. I can go back to that screen again and change things if I want to. There are a lot of different things here. There's things like spam filters that you can configure, autoresponders, email filters, forwarders, all these different things. I'm not going to get into at this point. But that's the basics on how to manage your webmail.